Okay, so this is the third of three methods, is the asymptote method. So what we have here is our basic setup. We have our outer circle here, which is the top and the base, and we have our inner throat circle drawn in light. We're going to project our points up. We know our height, and we're given our height, and we know our throat height is going to be half the elevation height. So that's fine. We've been through that in the other questions. So now, looking at this horizontal line here, which is new, that's going to be the asymptote line. So that line is a horizontal line in plan, and as we know from orthographic projections and previous topics, we know that a horizontal line in plan means we're looking directly through at 90 degrees perpendicularly. So that means it's going to give us a true length in elevation. So here and here we have the true length of our asymptotes. So why is it a true length going this way and why not a straight line up? Well, as we know from earlier in the topic, that asymptotes will always cross at throat level. So that's why they're crossing over here. So the hyperbola will get closer to the asymptote as it extends, but it'll never touch. So the inside of the curves will get closer and closer to the asymptote, but they'll never touch it. And so that's the true shape of it there. So how do we go about drawing this method? How are we going to get our curve? So to do so, we're going to have to split our asymptote here into 4 parts. So I can compass here. Any 4 parts, doesn't really matter. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4 after 0. So as we know, 0 here is going to come up and be here, so that's going to be our point on the throat circle. It's going to be our narrowest point of the curve. So we go on then. So how are we going to get our points on the asymptote? Well, we're going to first of all bring up each point one by one and see where it hits the asymptote. So there's point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4 is here. So now what we do next is we're going to have to rotate each point from here until it's hitting this horizontal center line, and we can bring them points up now. We bring these points up one by one, and then drawing a line across where each point has been hit on the asymptote. So there's point 1, 3 is here, there, point 2 is here, and point 1 is here. So and then there's our point 0. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So from there then we can draw in our curve. So, and you can just project your points then across to find the other 3 sectors. So the reason for curving this up here, bringing this up at rotating it, is to get it on the horizontal line, on the center line, so it's on the edge and we can see it as true shape then. And that's how you find your curve using the asymptote method.